morning, good afternoon, good evening, and/or good night, depending on where you are in the world today. Welcome back to your Sunday evening's entertainment. It is, of course, Sunday. I got lost in the source a little bit there. Let me unmute the masses and recover this slightly. And we will see where we're at. So without further ado, let me hand things over to our enigmatic GM for this evening. It is, of course, Johnny Hurricane. Take it away, Johnny.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to, let me open up the YouTube thing and look at the episode 15, Quest from the Infinite Staircase. We were just kind of recapping what was going on last session and talking about how crazy these caverns are, because it's basically like they made the map and then they look like they were just like looking through the monster manual and be like, yeah, that one. This one. Just random monsters all over the place. So
they pinned it to a wall and threw darts at the book.
Yep, just like that one will work. And it's like, because like realistically, some of these I'm like, how the hell did they even get down here? Like, so it's just like, yeah, okay. Because you guys haven't even seen everything yet, but that's all right. Anyways, last time we had just finished up with like this little festival, carnival, whatever you want to say, and we're just entering through the caverns and ran into a Dao, which is like an earth elemental genie type of thing. Gave you guys a riddle, rolled on the riddle thing. I had like 10 of them or something like that, and you guys got one that I actually thought was probably on the easier side, which you guys did figure it out pretty quick. So it was on the easier side, but that's all right. I kind of wanted you to succeed on that one anyways, because it just made it easier than having to fight. In that instance, by the way, there was also the water Jin was in the water. Just you guys didn't know that, so that would have been if you had to fight again. It was just one after another. But you guys were like, cool, we solved that. But the Jin was like, watch out. The mistress doesn't really like. You better have a fucking reason for being down there. You've seen what she did to the cultist, and there's cultists up here that are turned into stone. Basically, it's like, look, I'll guide you down there, but I need you to do one thing for me. And it was basically go deal with what are the equivalent of Underdark giants. And you guys kind of started scrapping with them. Paddock was trying to chat with them, basically being like, what's up, brother? And they were like, oh, tiny, throwing rocks, beating you guys down with clubs until you guys turned the tables and beat them, and then gave them one more chance. And they were like, okay, because basically these are not like the traditional giants, like stone giants and shit like that. They're more like hill giants, except a little dumber.
Something like that.
Yeah, I think I removed him from the map, unfortunately. But yeah, they you guys are basically, well, we have to go check out the bottom caverns. Can we get your assistance? And they were like, sure, but we basically have to leave through the water to the Underdark to make sure that we fulfill the task to the Jin. And you guys are like, cool, we'll do that. They left. And basically, like they needed an hour to heal anyways, because you guys did kind of jack them up a little bit. So you guys then went back to the Jin, who led you to the way down deeper. Fomorian. Thank you, Paddock. And there was basically some colorful stones block. Oh, a bunch of cultists had been turned to stone, kind of looked like a Medusa situation. A bull came out. That's what we were looking at earlier, a metal bull, Gorgon. I told the group this, but there was also a chimera hiding in the wings that you guys didn't see. So again, it's just a lot of like, hey, you're focused on this. Just kidding. Here comes that. That's what basically the entire floor was meant to be up there. But you guys went down into the deeper caverns, and the Dao was like, yo, good luck. I'm not like, this is as far as I'm going. And y'all were like, okay. And down we go. And we went down deeper into the caverns to the greater caverns. You were warned about the stinky ones down below, that they are very territorial. Just stay out of their turf. They'll leave you alone. And you guys are like, cool, we'll figure that out. And it turned out to be troglodytes, which like if anybody was a dwarf or a miner, I would have been like, you guys definitely know what those are, but no one here was. So we did some checks, and eventually you guys were like, okay, well, they are territorial, they stink, and they can do poison damage. Let's just go the other way. I was like, all right, cool. Went the other way. Happened to find this little pool where your giants swam through and out, and we're like, "Hey, bud, let's go, brother." And you guys are like, "Cool, we're gonna keep going." Went south. Found this like square burn mark on the floor. We weren't really sure what the hell that was about. It's nothing relevant for you guys at that point anyway. So you just kept walking down further until you ended up in a kind of well, it was a dragon horde. It wasn't an impressive one. I mean, to you guys it might have been impressive, but for what the dragon was, it certainly wasn't. You guys all had like your perceptions. Everyone rolled really low. Or the other downside, of course, is that the cavern was 100 feet tall. So if you didn't have 120 dark vision, which nobody in this group does, you could not see that high, unfortunately. Your giants had 120 feet, though. So they were basically like, hey, there's something up there. And then you guys did the math, and yes, it was a dragon, which, yeah, that was the least of your concerns. As you went a little bit further, ended up finding these big metal doors with some sort of runes and stuff in them. But they weren't locked. You guys opened them, went deeper, then went into the hallway a little bit and met with a lady named Drelna, who basically immediately charmed Paddock there. Paddock, as we all know, has the best wisdom of the team. So despite his valiant efforts, he succumbed to the charm. Even the bard couldn't counter charm it, and here it's kind of a reminder of what we were looking at. And that light, again, to remind us, was green, kind of a glowing green, as opposed to the yellow that's, I believe, meant to represent the sun in this instance. But she charmed Paddock. Basically, was trying to get some information. You guys were like, you were there. You were ready to, like, if shit was going on. But she was actually like, why is someone from Zargon here? Like, why are you part of Zargon, right? Like, it was kind of bizarre to see the rest of the group not really being any of the Zargon, and then you are. And she was drawing these runes, which I'm going to say at this point, to retcon it a little bit. Basically, like, if you can think of like the Triforce, you got like a little raven on the top, and then you got like a sun and the moon, the bottom and the left, and then like your heart would kind of be like in the middle of like where the Triforce is. Those are what the runes look like. Although they didn't happen to help you after that, but that's okay. And she was like, well, why are you part of Zargon? And, Paddock was just like, he's been good to me. He's helped me out. He's giving all these powers and stuff like that. And, she, I don't know if she introduced herself then, but eventually she introduced herself as Drelna. And she was like, yeah, that's I'm glad it's working out for you, basically, is what's going on. But, let me show you what's been happening. And then, you got to see firsthand the horrors that happened in Cydonia. It was just basically raining pure acid they were all in their walled city and got melted away. That was Zargon's first conquest. He was locked away by the Cydonians, so he definitely wanted some beef there. But he also, of course, slew the Tower of Heaven individuals, which we'll certainly get back into. And also took a couple of other domains, namely one called Barovia. So there's been a little bit of connection there. And she turned out to be Strahd's and Baba Yaga's, or Baba Lazaya's daughter. But through showing all of this to Paddock eventually realized, okay, like, obviously I have been deceived. Time to get rid of this, toss the mask out. The mask was then melted by heat metal, so it's nothing. And, Paddock was crying because he realized all the stuff that he had effectively been party to. It's hard to say it's all directly his fault, but it's also like you brought the soul down there, so it's kind of, it is what it is, So he has basically relieved himself of Zargon. As a result, he gave up a level in Warlock, which is just a level overall. So he is level 7, while the rest of the group is level 8 now that they have gotten here. He has lost a couple of other things as well, like his poison mist used to be acid damage. It has been reverted back to poison. His hands are also still like stony, clubby, and he don't get your proficiency back with that instrument that you lost. But, And she gave you a little bit more information. For instance, that the dragon is her mount and all that. Like basically everything down here is kind of like they won't fuck with her effectively. And there's of course the big shining sun up there, which is probably what the Zargonians were after, but maybe her as well. Oh, and she also has a really, really powerful sword that basically on hit you have to do DC 4 or DC 17 con save, or you get paralyzed. For those of you that don't know how powerful that is, paralyze is an automatic crit if you hit within 5 feet or something like that. So this was a TPK if not done correctly, I'd say.
Diplomatic. Say.
Diplomatically, yes. I mean, it's just like it's such a tight room, and like if you guys started scrapping, the doors would of course locked. So it's like it's just you would have been locked in there and everything. Of course, you could use fireballs and blast her, but it's just probably
I don't
wouldn't.
think we would survive, even if we had fireball and etc. etc.
Yeah, she's got some. And again, and Zhang mentioned it. This is her lair, so there's that to factor in as well. And she of course has legendary actions as well. So you guys can take your long rest, just being in the sun and like doing all that, heal yourself up and level up. Go ahead and do that if you haven't done that. Let's make sure we're there. But after you compose yourselves and rid yourself of Zargon's influence for the most part. Drelna will then look at the group, and if you have any questions for her, of course, feel free to ask, but she'll basically look at the group and be like, now, we have to do a little bit of fixing for what has been broken. The Tower of Heavens has fallen to Zargon, and that can't happen. But it leaves us with an opportunity. And she's going to point over to this door and be like, a little bit of a challenge for you all. If you go out that door and follow the path to the north, which, up, basically, you'll run into some crimson pulsating rocks. Just break one, retrieve a chunk, bring it back. We're going to disrupt the Zargon's forces a little bit with it. And I'll go get I don't know if she told you the dragon's name or not. I'll go get Calamus ready. Caluminous.
All right. Let's fix what we started, huh?
Basically, I can tell you another cultist, and some other things that are here. I didn't tell you just a little bit ago. There is sorry everybody. Liana in the village.
Oh, the blind old woman.
Yeah, she's a cultist. And
She's lived a good life.
I met Tigang,
Yep.
who is a squiddy faced thing.
Oh, the slavers. Yes.
He was in a cave near the village.
Well, maybe I'll just pay that a visit while you after you retrieve the rock, and then we go. Yeah. Let's just add it to the list, right? Hopefully he's still there. Oh, that would be really useful, actually, if he was there. Yeah.
I don't remember if he went back down in the hole or not.
He did. I believe he mentioned something about like he was sort of coordinating as well, so he was, anyways. But if there's nothing else,
I think that's all the things I can think of.
If we're all working together now, do we have like a way of identifying each other? Like that they their side wore, and he'll point to the puddle of metal on the floor. Like they all wore masks. Do the resistance have an army? If an army, a name? How will we recognize others that are in the same fight?
She'll smile and be like, it's kind of hard to have a uniform and stay subtle, isn't it? While you're down here, at least, you will... And if you kind of like hold your hands out, as she says, you'll see that there is a little bit of like a greenish glow, a warm glow, like from the sunlight up above her. I said, you'll be able to... That's how you can get through here without any of the creatures messing with you. But if you have any recommendations, something somewhat subtle, because again, some of us want to blend in.
What about that? He points at the sigil Triforce. Could we wear that somewhere on our body? A small coin, medallion, something like of the like.
She'll smile at that and be like, "Oh, of course. I don't have any idea. I can't make anything like that, but
I mean, it doesn't have to be something made. It could be something representative. Like he sort of like takes his sword and sort of like looks at the symbol and like sort of like makes a shape in the ground. Like if we all know this, then we should recognize each other as working towards the same goal, right? It's something that he looks at Paddock. We have all made big mistakes in our pasts, and I among them. This is what we used to do when I was a member of the Tiamat cult before I found my way. Anyway, we used to carve symbols into the ground or into our flesh. Some of us are a bit sadistic than others.
Jesus
But
Christ.
masochistic, I think that one would be if you're carving it into yourself. Yes.
anyway, each one's own. But what we did is just if we wanted someone to know that we are fighting for the same thing, it's just even dirt. I mean, just carve the symbol into it. They should recognize what it is.
She'll nod and be like, well, that could work.
Sort of like, what are those? The thieves' cant. The secret language.
Yeah. Yes, yep. Well, I will spread word amongst our allies that is a symbol.
That there are other allies, right? It's not just us.
Of course.
Oh, okay. Yep.
There's a stone giant down that way. And of course I have my dragon. And you had those two under giants.
That was not us. That was...
And I think you mentioned something about the fire giant was looking for something. Perhaps if we help him get that, he would join us as well. I have an idea for a couple of good allies, but we need the stone first. We need to reclaim the tower is what we need to do.
So, are you saying that we are the only ones that are aware of what's happening and we need to start this resistance in a way?
I mean, there were others. There were others.
Where?
The Tower of Heavens.
Right.
Sidonians.
Right. Well, we have a lot to make up for. This way to the stone, right?
Yep. Like, I tried to rub it in, but just be like, there were allies. They're just. And technically, Pepe's little group is probably an ally as well, but.
We
We've systematically fucked up this resistance.
Really?
That base
Really?
is dead, okay?
Well,
I
Good
can't
luck.
remember what my pink dot was even for now.
Were you charmed too?
No,
No, I
it
think-
wasn't charm.
Isn't the pink dot normally what you use for Bardic Inspiration?
Oh, maybe.
Might be.
I don't see what you'd have it on for because like you guys didn't really fight out here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but Bardic Inspiration lasts like an hour
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah, you're right. So it must have been that.
Haddock.
Probably. Maybe I just like made sure I had it on so I didn't forget in case these idiots started to fight us.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes.
We'll fix this.
Yeah.
I can tell you from experience that while I may not atone for what we may have done, we can still make things better for everyone else and those that we have wronged.
That's my plan.
Oh, we know where there's a big red dragon too. If you want to get another one for your collection, it is rich,
Collection.
very rich.
Rich. How large is the question?
Um,
A fresh feed on a red dragon could be invigorating.
it was it an adult, a young adult?
It was adult.
He was, I
yeah,
believe,
it's-
normal adult. Griswold or whatever his name
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
Not Griswold, but yeah.
Yeah, he's a big one. From my estimates, about an adult.
And they have a bag of holding that is full of
Oh.
gold and
Platinum.
bars.
Hmm.
We
So,
found
so
them.
yeah,
Insert name of the Star Metal Vault.
if you find them, be a lookout for a bag, because I imagine that's where they're keeping everything.
Yeah, and I'd like to find Helkurt's hammer, his smithing hammer. He might be able to fashion some weapons for us as well. But we'll go find these glowy rocks down this way.
Excellent. When you return, I'll be ready to give you your next mission.
It's alright.
Yep, up there.
So Dragon walks through the door, and you can hear him go, "We really fuck things up."
I'm gonna wait for Paddock to go through first, just to make sure that he gets out of the room safe, and we're not just gonna be like, "Yeah, let's walk away," and then
Gets out
the door
alive!
slams in front, like
And then I just kill him. just
just fuck him up.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be perfect, Johnny.
hmm No, I just iron flask you.
Listen, I think
Put
you
him
killed
in
my,
an iron flask, or
You guys-
let loose whatever's in the iron flask.
you guys kill my wife's character so often, but I very rarely die. So I'm just waiting for the time that it's.
This isn't hardcore.
You say we kill their characters?
I think Fox
Correct.
gets herself into situations.
Yeah.
Correct.
I think that's called the consequences of their own actions.
Correct. Yes.
I have
I-
fond memories of Tato charging screens ahead of the rest of the group
Yeah.
and then being stuck. Like, ADD go brr, and then they're off. They're on the other side of the map before everyone else is caught up, and, well, shit happens.
I don't think I've gone out of my way to kill Fox, except maybe one time, but that was like a, really wanted it, so it was just like whatever. I'll just fucking do it. The Strahd game was just really bad luck for Melly. It was one of those like you go to 0 and you die, right? Something like that.
Mhm.
The first Strahd game.
Yeah,
I think she
you
went
had the
with
worst
3
luck.
characters.
Yeah, well, one of them died very quickly.
Yeah.
Again, her fault. Anyways, she basically would guide you and then you can follow the tunnel north. But as you guys all walk out, you do notice that you have this kind of greenish, light green glow to you guys.
You have an aura.
You have an aura. It's green.
Fancy.
She was
I
So-
will say this.
nice.
Adrestia was like my favorite kill because it was just Strahd pushing her off the fucking ledge. It's just like, sorry. And then you guys had to
Oh.
escape.
Tell me when to stop. So I'm just going to keep going on this.
Listen, the only character of mine. Well, no, I forgot. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I have lost a few characters.
Birch died to really, really bad luck.
Yeah, Birch died to Vorpal Blade.
Yeah.
I would like to be watching where I'm going, just so I'm not gonna get surprised by anything as we're moving through, because everyone's like
Big hole.
moving
Go-
fast.
If you look down, it goes down too far for you to see. Sir Dragon, yep, you see the red glowy rocks. Let me give you a little description. Yeah, you guys can, if you want to do perception checks, go ahead. As you're walking around.
1%.
You might notice, let's see, what we got, 13 so far? Yep. Or investigation, whatever you want to do. G8.
My investigation is just as terrible, so.
Wow.
Wow.
You guys are all focused on not getting lost because you don't have a ranger.
Once I see the red, then I'll do another perception check to be like, what the fuck is all that? Because I'm just looking to make sure I wasn't going to be jumped. At this point, I'm starting to get nervous.
Yep, so you guys get closer. There's basically pulsating red rocks, just like vroom, 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 deep, dark crimson. It almost looks like it's like black rock with various red runes carved into it from various spots. Outside of that, you don't really see anything, which makes sense because what the fuck would want to be over here?
Is there heat coming off of it?
Oh, that is a good question. The columns are curved. It is warmer here, not like oh wait, no. It is the hall constitutes an area of extreme heat. Yes.
Mhm.
It is very hot.
Oh my goodness.
You got 1 hour or else you're going to become well, the DC's 5, so you got a while, but yeah. What do you guys want to do?
Oh god, I have disadvantage on the saving throw?
Heavy armor, yeah, what's up? Still, it's a 5. It's like the DC's 5. I think as long as you don't roll a nat 1, even
Yeah, you
Damage.
never know though, you know?
Right. Okay, so she said she wanted one of these rocks, right?
Alright, let's go. How many did she want? Just one, or does she need lots?
just needs she said she just needs a piece. Needs you to break a piece off. Like, you know.
What if we bring in
two hands.
multiple,
Go ahead. Yeah, I mean, you guys
Uh,
gotta get one first. Like, let's see what happens.
Alright, let's try and get one. Oh, this is gonna be so warm. I'm gonna be sweating.
Yes, you're probably already sweating because I think you have heavy armor.
Alright, let's do
What's
this
it?
save. What's the save?
That's after the first hour. You'll be all right.
Oh, out. Okay, if I get in now, I should be good.
Excellent.
Uh,
So
Do I need to do anything special to get a rock out, or can I just smash it out, or do I need to
Yeah.
jimmy it?
you tell me what you're trying to do. Basically, think of it as a rock you're trying to mine. What options
Can I
do you have?
look at it to determine if there's any loose bit I can get
Can
off?
I use stone cunning?
Can I use?
I
stone
don't have
cutting?
stone cutting, but I think I do have my hammer
Does it work
and
that
a
way?
javelin. I could try and chisel a bit off.
Yeah, they looks to be just one solid piece. But as Varric and Sis both hit, I will need con saves from both of you as you
Oh,
hit.
God.
And it's basically like a room, it glows brighter after each hit. But you are cracking it,
shoot.
Varric.
That's a great con check there. I love my day today.
Sizz. Okay, I need both of you to. Oh wait, Sizz, you have the thing, right? The number's 15.
Oh,
So
the
you have
number's
your
15.
Your paladin
You have your aura, right?
Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah.
So you get 15 then, right? Good.
No, because that's including my aura.
Oh, it is? Well, that says guidance is what it's adding, it looks like. I don't know.
Oh, wait, it's not adding my aura. What the heck? Oh, that's not a saving throw. I'm a
it's a
bit.
con check. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a con check. Hold
Okay, good. Just try again, yeah. The number's probably higher then. Okay,
There you
well,
go.
what is your... What's your charisma? I guess even with a 20, you couldn't get to 15. Okay, I need both of you to roll me a d4. 1. Okay, 4. Lovely. So, I'm so glad it was you, the one who punched it. This was so perfect. So you punch it and it like gives you the reverberation, and then you go like you kind of go back to like punch it again, I would assume. And your limbs become rubbery and unreliable. You have disadvantage to attack rolls.
Oh,
Sad times for the monk.
Yep.
wacky,
Sizz,
inflatable tube man monk over here.
as you're probably commenting on it, your mouth disappears. You can no longer speak or cast spells that require verbal components.
Oh.
So that's the piece they're hitting?
Yep, it's got a crack.
Is it almost loose there?
It's looser than any of the other ones.
I'm gonna stick my javelin in and try and chisel it.
Sure. Give me a.
Oh,
hit
I
with
got a
your
war
hammer.
pick.
There you go. Give me an attack with your war pick.
I'm gonna two-hand that.
Alrighty. You can have advantage. Cool. Give me the damage.
Oh right, she has the war pick from that things, right?
Yup.
Yep. The fourth one.
Boom. You hit into the rock with the force damage, which actually does increase damage to it. I will need a con save from you as you hit it, and you're going to basically take a hunk that you almost got to like kind of hug to carry type of deal, or put in the bag of holding, I guess. Okay, yeah, you're good, no problem. But as you do that, the other rocks start to shine very, very brightly, to the point you guys can't see. It says, I know you got blind sight, but even you can't. You can feel, but you can't see. And as soon as there's like this big, bright light, it'll disappear and basically poofing right on top of the other rocks will be those robots that you dealt with in the other place. Except now there is no question. They see you guys, point down and say, kill them.
Not these guys again.
I'd say something witty, but I have no mouth.
Yep. You guys can both
I
give
just
me.
flail my arms and say, "Wah!"
You both can give me con saves before this fight, but basically, at the end of your turn, you can give them to me again, and if you can beat it, you'll be freed of the issue.
We've got
Sizz, you're
Speak
good.
No Evo and Mr. Tickles over here in this fight. I'm not so sure we're gonna do so good.
Varric. Actually, Varric, it says with weapon attacks, so I guess your unarmed attacks are okay. Like, all right.
So he's got a really mean slap now. Is that what he's saying?
I guess that's what it's trying to say. Here, I'll show you what the list is if I can. Yeah.
Robbery. It's like eyes squirm out of its head as worms. It's like its feet become heavy. Its mouth vanishes. Oh, maybe I should. I don't know. I don't like any of those. 2 especially sounds very creepy.
Mm-hmm. Is that... Looks like it. Paddock.
This is like cursed star metal.
All right. So I can see that one.
Yeah. It's definitely something.
It's definitely something.
But yes, it's somewhat similar to the star metal, actually, now that you mention it.
So
Yeah,
I'm gonna
just let's
do
switch.
one of the few things I can do. Move 25 feet to there. I'm gonna put a hand on Asra's back, and I'm gonna say, I'm sorry. And I'm gonna cast Enlarge.
Power up.
And then I'm gonna take a step back.
Mhm. There you go.
And then
Oh, thank you, Paddock.
I'm gonna bump an elbow into Sir Dragon, and I'm gonna give him Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, hell yeah. Does that mean I get to move 15 feet?
No, I have to do that as a reaction. And when an enemy stops and like at me.
Okay. Gotcha.
Android's
That
going
would
to
be my
come up to the big target. Reel back and try to strike you and miss. And miss, I guess. Oh, wait. 17 hit?
17 does hit, yep.
Boom! You will be hit with
I
the
get
force damage.
advantage with my saving throws now, don't I? Yep.
Yes. You will save, but the other one's coming down basically as this one finishes, and yeah, they're very fast.
Does the enlarge give her literally like a size up, so she's now large?
Oh yeah, right. You can't even be knocked down.
Sorry,
Because
I was
you're
just
not medium.
checking.
That
will
makes it
hit
easier.
as
'cause
well.
I just
17.
we don't have to have the save every time. Oh my gosh! Boom, boom! They're just wailing on Asra, giant Asra now. But that will be the end of their turns, and it
Jesus,
will
I'm already down to half health.
be. These guys are for real. Like had you fought them, like when you first encountered them, again, that was a potential TPK. You played that correctly. Who's
But
got
now
the
it's my
resistance?
turn.
Hold on, who's got the force resistant ring?
Me.
Doesn't someone got that? Okay, just making sure.
I
Yep.
think it's me.
Yeah, it's not me.
Yes.
But I've got a gift for them because I'm still holding that pickaxe.
All right.
They're getting a hit each back. Hopefully.
Now my notes say that these pickaxes do auto crits and max damage on constructs,
Yes, they do.
which is brutal.
Well, I mean, they do so much fucking damage. I gotta give you something, right?
Wow, does 15 hit? And I've got Bardic Inspiration. Fuck, what's the Bardic Inspirations do what?
It's a D8.
Wow, okay, well, thanks for the one. Does it hit them?
It'll hit, yeah.
Critical hit, so damage is doubled, isn't it?
Yes.
Take that. 24 for the first one.
Okay. That'll hit as well.
20 for the other one.
And roll me
And
2d4 as well, because when you're enlarged, I think you do an extra d4, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
We'll just double that.
2d.
Okay, another 8. It's starting to spark.
Alright. And bonus action, I'm gonna second wind myself because they fucking hit me.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, so right now Asra has advantage.
Why is my
on
roll
strength
not rolling?
checks.
I have no idea.
That comes up 3 times, I apologize in advance. My second wind, I'm trying to click roll and it's just not rolling.
You can just roll a d10 and add 8.
So yeah, right now Asra has advantage on strength checks and saving throws, and then plus 1d4 for unarmed or weapons.
Okay. There you go. 13.
Yeah, I'm not sure why it's not clicking the roll.
Yeah, me neither.
Like I was clicking it, but it wasn't doing it.
Is that your turn?
Yep, that's me.
Okay. Varric. Oh, rubber arms.
I'm gonna go down here and I'm gonna start spinning like a top before I hit him.
All right.
And those are at disadvantage, right?
It says weapon attacks, so I mean, do unarmed attacks count as weapon attacks? I don't know. Is the question. I bet I can find out real quick.
I was gonna say we can call them my weapons. I don't really care.
Count as weapon attack. Yeah. The 19 hits, and the 22 hits, so frankly irrelevant. 18, and 12. Okay.
It was that charge up spin attack I did.
Yeah, no doubt. If that's the end of your turn, you can roll the con save again at the end of your turn. There you go. Your muscles returned. And we'll go over to Hob.
I think what we are gonna do. These are metal creatures, aren't they?
Yes. I'm not entirely sure what kind of metal, but definitely metal.
Okay. Well,
However, as there are also constructs, there's potential they would be resistant to fire.
yeah. It's the other things that I'm.
Yep,
I'm
I gotcha. Can't really take off its hand.
yeah, right. I mean,
it
probably
could, but it would
Yeah. Okay.
take it
so
off and just throw it at you.
The bloodied one is gonna get heat metal for the lols.
Okay.
I'm just gonna cast it at second level. Is fine. Oh well, look at that.
That's not right, is it?
That's
A D20?
I don't think it need. No, I don't know why it's
Yeah, it's
rolling an
not
attack.
attack.
So
It's a con save, isn't it?
yep.
17.
You choose the object. It glows red hot. It makes a so if the creature is holding or wearing the object and takes damage from it, it seizes on. Basically, the con is to drop it if it can. So target the chest of this
Be a
creature.
disadvantage, I think, right?
And if it doesn't drop the object, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. So I don't know. So the save is to hold on to the object. So if it's part of its body, I don't think it really gets the save.
Sure.
If that makes sense. So
All right, well, give me damage.
just
then.
take some reduced fire damage, but have
It is,
disadvantage.
yes.
Essentially, yeah.
There you go. That'll probably come in clutch. Plus, you can just keep taking it. Anything else?
We've only seen 3 of them so far, haven't we?
Yes.
But they seem to hurt. I'm gonna transform into Tiger Hob.
Okay.
As a bonus,
Sounds good.
and that'll be me. In fact, no. I'll move, but it's fine. I can do that.
So, Dragon.
Alrighty, I'm gonna. Oh shit! There's another one over there. Alright, so he's going to squeeze in between there, and then he's going to start attacking that one there.
Okay.
He's going to do the Oath of Vengeance as part of his free action. So he has advantage on all hits against this one.
Okay. Swing, swing, swing. Oh,
And I didn't even state whether I was going to do
that's fine.
a smite yet.
It's not hardcore. We know what smite's for. It's for crits.
Alright, so
22.
I don't think you actually have to call smite beforehand. You just have to
it's
activate as a bonus action if you hit an attack.
that's right.
Yeah, so you can still call it after you crit. That's
Wow.
a big oof, though. That's a big oof.
Okay.
So 14, 28, 36.
Still standing. Bloodied, but
Alrighty, that's me.
all right. Did you do your second attack?
Yeah, I got my 2 attacks.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh no! Oh wait, no, I did do my second attack. Hold up.
Okay.
Alright. I thought I did. Never mind.
All right. Yeah, I was like
That's just damage. 18, does that hit?
18 hits, yeah. 12 wouldn't have, but there you go.
Oh, that's
That's pretty good.
another 14. On top of that. There you go.
All right, now it's this one on top. And he's going to hold his fist out and aim it at Helia and just pew, pew, shoot.
Ozra.
Asra, yep, wrong one. Yep. I knew it was you, just didn't know which character. There we go. And he's going to pew and miss and miss. Back to you, Paddock.
Man, Paddock doesn't know what the hell to do anymore. He's so conflicted. Like,
Mm-hmm. These are Zargon's allies.
we
Yeah,
know that
weren't
for
they his
sure.
Yeah, weren't they from like doing stuff?
Oh,
for
were
his
you not
brother
here?
or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you guys collected something and he was like, yeah. You were there because that's when he talked through you to the stone, remember?
Yeah, it was when
You
we were with
gave the stone to these guys.
It
Oh,
was, I can't remember what
yeah.
the creature was, but yeah, we went into the room and with the poison mist, and then in the end of it, we touched the stone, and it wasn't working for you, and I went in and it was fine touching the stone for me,
Oh,
and it turned out it was like Zargon's sibling or something.
got it.
Just something casual like that, no biggie.
Yeah, you know, that's fine. Yeah, I guess I'm just going to... I want to use... I don't think that's ranged anymore, is it?
What is it?
Chill touch? I think it's actually a touch attack now.
Oh yeah, I think you're right.
I don't think I have any ranged abilities anymore.
Uh-oh. What does he do now?
That's a good question.
Gotta get you a bow or something.
Can I move through people?
Through your allies, yeah.
Oh, it wouldn't matter. I wouldn't be able to go anywhere. My movement is 35. Okay, I'm gonna. Go there. And then why not? For the funsies, I'm gonna cast poison spray.
Let's
at
go.
this one, even though they're constructs and it might not do anything.
Yep. Well, I don't know why I didn't roll the attack.
Oh, I don't know either. Nope. Hold on. Wait, oh, stop it. I'm just gonna hit this. This should be the same thing.
Okay.
23 to hit.
Yep. I mean, it was irrelevant because you're correct. No damage.
Okay.
All right. Anything else?
That's my turn.
Okay. Well, there's these guys left, and they're just gonna try and do what they can to Asra. So 4 attacks going into you, Asra. Hiya.
Well, that kind
Yeah.
of disadvantage.
Yes, that one does.
14, but the 22 hits.
The other one has disadvantage on its first attack from Sap, I believe. You don't gotta do the con save because you're giant, so it only works on medium creatures. Okay, well, so the only one you take is the 14 damage. As they just pew, 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 pew. They can't find a way in. Asra.
Gonna hit the first one up top.
Okay.
It's a crit anyway, but still.
Yeah. Bang. Okay.
So that's the first one, and it's force damage, and then smacking the second one down below, because I'm hitting once each.
Okay. Yeah. That'll hit.
Oh, sorry. Oh, yep, because savage attack.
Okay.
Nice.
That one will die.
And I'm gonna second wind myself again.
Falls into a heap. All right, Varric. Still up.
Oh, I'm sure 12 doesn't hit.
12, nope, 12 will not hit.
But I'm assuming 26 will.
Dead. Heap of metal. Hot metal. You can move some more if you'd like, but I assume that's the end of your turn, so we'll go over to Hob.
Well, my heat metal will drop.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna scoot over here to this chap and realize that I don't have my kitty cat character sheet open. So Sabretooth, hold 2 seconds. I'm gonna attack twice. First one is a nice attack.
A crit. Let's go.
Do that.
Which means the next one will miss. Absolutely. Because you can never hit twice
Well,
with the
Double
beast.
crit. Double crit.
Double
so
crit. That would be legend. Legend status.
There's that.
Okay, they're not
I need to
resistant to
remember
that.
that I also can do excuse me, because druid stuff is a thing.
Your primal attack or whatever.
Yeah.
Your element?
It's elemental something.
Yeah.
Elemental
And you-
fury.
You normally use fire, so
Yeah, I know that the fire doesn't do much though, so and it was on a crit, so it would take 2d8. I'm gonna go with thunder.
thunder.
So there's that,
Thunder
and
works.
then second attack.
I love thunder damage. It's always like
I was
you're gonna hit twice. Yes.
For an additional 11.
Nice.
But that will be
All right. Okay. So Dragol.
Alrighty. Can I reach him from wherever he's standing?
Yeah, the rocks like they're pretty flat. Like let's just say like
Oh,
almost
okay,
like a
right.
ledge, basically. If there is more rock, it's underground.
Alrighty. As part of my action, vengeance is going on this dude.
Okay.
So now I have advantage. $16 enough to hit it?
16 is enough, yes. 7 and 8. Okay.
And I just add my bonus action on top of that.
Hey. there
Oh,
you
that's
go.
a juicy smite though.
Yeah, where was that?
I know, right?
Bloodied.
So that is a 23, 30 damage. Nice.
Well, he's going to try and attack you. First one will be at disadvantage. 19 hit.
I don't think it does hit.
Punch you right in the fucking jaw. Try to knock you prone. That's the end of his turn, so its turn. Paddock.
– 35 feet to there. And then I'm going to use an unarmed strike to hopefully use the push action to knock it prone.
Okay.
So I think with the new rules, it's... Oh god, what's the DC?
Uh,
8 plus my strength and proficiency bonus. So 8 plus
3.
4 is 12 plus 2 because I'm currently not level 8.
Proficiency's 3 by 6, isn't it? No, I don't. Because it does. What am I rolling? What strength?
Oh, it is a plus 3. So 12, 13, 14, 15. So it's a 15 DC. Man, this thing is ridiculous trying to do this. Yeah, strength or dexterity saving throw.
Oh, strength or dex. Same number. Catches your fist. Pathetic.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I end my turn.
All right, Asra.
Asra's in to help her friends.
Thud, thud, thud.
Thud, thud, thud. Slightly steps onto the rock.
Yeah. Probably bring a fucking rock
Two-handed
with
bring down on this thing twice.
it. All right. 15's your number. Yup.
It's double on that with...
Okay, well, no need. He's dead.
Okay.
24 HP left. So with the crit, you will destroy the last one.
I'm very
all
lucky to have had that pick on me at the time.
Yeah. It was, and that was one of the you guys rolled that one from what I recall, so it worked out. And all of that. You guys have a hunk of stone. It is still blazing ass hot up in here.
Yeah, so Dragon is like, I don't want to be here. He grabs the stone and he just starts walking out with it.
Yep.
Sweat
Okay.
glistens off my head.
Can I check these hot ass fucking constructs?
Sure. You can investigate or inspect, whatever. Percept, perceive.
I see fucking nothing. It's fine.
It's a bunch of like metal pieces and wiring, and it's just beyond your poor primitive brain right now, I'd say.
Yep. It's too
But
hot and sweaty
you know how
to
to break
care.
it. So yeah. And if you guys just want to head back, I can copy.
Poor dragon.
I can paste.
He's
you
having a heat stroke right now. So
Yeah.
In cat form for a bit, but yeah.
Your cat form glows as well. The giant thing only lasts for a minute, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
is the stone really hot to hold too?
It is warm, yeah.
Oh boy.
Let me get you guys down there. And basically, yeah, she'll see you coming back with the stone, hanging out with the stone, and she'll be like, "Oh, wonderful! Here, put it on the altar."
He does so.
Taken.
Like,
She will pour out, or she'll pull out a vial, just an empty vial, and she will, almost like a nail file or something like that, she'll sort of scrape some of it to get like dust from the stone, basically. And she'll then pull out another vial of this pinkish liquid, pour it in with the stone, shaky, 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 and you can see that it's kind of like a pink-red mixture with a sort of a ominous aura about it. And she'll put it on the altar, and she'll be like, "Wonderful. So, first thing we need to do," and by we, I unfortunately mean you, because I have some other things to do, is to go reclaim that tower that we lost.
okay.
When you do, well, we don't really need the tower if they're all dead, but what we need you to do, and as you recall, I don't actually remember if you were here for this, so I'll just remind. There was that big swirly room in the Tower of the Heavens, like where the gateways were, and then you guys basically calmed that down and closed it. But if you remember before that, the first time we were there, we were at Shelfrey's library, and there was this sort of light green, similar to the Forge of the Deep Gnomes, where you got that hammer. There was a very similar shimmering dome in that library. She'll basically be like, "What I need you guys to do is pour that into the field. That'll make all the robot fellas go a little bit wacky, so we won't have to worry about them anymore."
Oh. So-
Constructs, sorry, she wouldn't say robots. Constructs.
So these constructs, why are they so protective of that rock metal?
Well, because it's going to, think of it like a disease. It will spread throughout their kind very quickly, and they'll probably all attack each other. So, oh well. What happened to
Is
you
there no
guys?
way to make?
Did you guys get any effects from touching the stone?
Yes.
I rub
I
my arms
lost-
and say, "Yep."
I lost my mouth.
Yes. You guys look fine now, so there's nothing. No issues there.
There's no way to turn these constructs into allies, or is this is the only way to get them out of the way?
How do you feel about slavery? Because they're here to get slaves.
I mean, they may be slavers, but if this can drive them to madness, could it also drive them to fealty to you?
She shakes her head and she says, "Nah, it doesn't really work that way with the constructs. They're obedient to their controllers."
All right, well, let's go fix this thing, I guess. How do we get back there? We kind of went through a portal.
Yep. Don't worry, I'll help you out. Also, not the Zentarum, the Zargonians.
The Zentarum, yeah. Damn, they're everywhere.
The Zargonians have hired an individual known as Muse. He's a bit of an interdimensional thief, I'd say. If he's been hired by them, he's probably at the tower. He'd make a very good ally. Just saying. If he is there, see if you can convince him. Tiefling named Muse.
Tiefling Muse. Okay, so what drives him? Money?
Nope. He's very unique. He'll want to explain it to you himself, but tell him I'm in the process of acquiring something I think he'd very much enjoy. She'll kind of put like her hand down, do like the squid tentacles, be like something from an illithid. That should pique his interest.
All right. It's that you know what you're talking about, so we will relay this to him and see if he picks it up.
Outside of that, I'm not entirely sure what awaits you at the tower, so good luck. If you need to rest, you're obviously free to do so here. Also, it did get kind of messed up. If you guys do want to do like a real quick long rest, just go. We can do that, and then we can take a little break real quick. We'll just say that when you're in the sunlight, you heal, get all your stuff back. We don't got to worry about doing it. And we're going to, out of character, basically what's going to happen is we're going to do another doorway to the staircase, and this one is basically going to take you right to the tower, which we haven't actually explored yet. So now we're going to explore it and see what happens. But let's take a 10-minute break. BRB.
Roger. I see we've been gathered up.
Yep. I'm kicking you out.
Teleport.
Uh-huh. I just got to get you guys in position. We're going back to when a star falls. Gotta make sure I got rid of your tokens on here. I did. Oh, wait, not on that level. Okay. There. That might be where I got the name from, Fox. I don't know. I was looking at random names and
I'm bait.
nothing was clicking. Welcome back. I saw Amuse and I was like, Amuse. Fuck it. I was scrolling through my tokens to use because I didn't want to make one. And I was just scrolling down and I saw it's kept so many of the old ones. I saw the like spring or summer elf that you brought into the Frost Rime campaign. I was like, oh man, I looked at all those characters and I forgot about those ones too. I think that was after you fell to your death. Is everyone back?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Zhang?
Come back down.
Okay. No biggie. Extreme heat. Sir Dragon, you taking the red vial then? Red pink vial?
I'll pick up the file, I guess.
The virus is what it is. It's a
Well,
computer virus.
I guess if I accidentally spill a computer virus on the floor, I'm immune to disease, so question mark.
Are you actually? Because like I don't remember. I was wondering if that was. They don't have disease anymore. Do Paladin even get that anymore?
Oh wait, you're right. Hold up.
They
I was
must get
thinking about that
something instead, though, right?
Well, I was thinking about it and I was like, dang man, diseases are back on the menu if like nothing's immune to it and lay on it. But yeah, I just don't think they've adapted for it.
So by the looks of this, there's no like immunity to disease, but like paladins can basically got greater restoration at level 14. So
Nice.
for free, well, free I say it's sort of like 5. I only spend 5 hit points to use greater restoration on somebody.
That's insane.
Especially at 14, you've got so much at that point.
Yeah. Okay, we are all back. Are we ready to... Actually, before we warp, make sure you're all healed up first off. But Drelna will basically hold her sword up to the big lamp that holds the sun. And if you haven't figured it out, that's basically the power of the sun, that thing right there. And she will absorb it into her sword, and her eyes will shift from the red to the green. And it'll get dark, but all you can see in dark, so it doesn't really matter. And she will open up a doorway for you guys to go through, and she'll be like, just follow the bridge. It will take you to the upper level of the tower. It should be safe, but just be ready.
All right,
I think.
let's go.
All right. My cat form will have run out by the time we get there, but I will likely use it pretty much straight away.
I didn't copy it, so I will do so. I figured it would run out because you guys. I would say like the short rest is going to count for a long rest, basically. So you guys will heal up and then there, and then I copy that in there because who use it eventually. All right, you guys will go through as you have done many times before. Cross over the little bridge. Warp to the tower. A little disoriented, but let's see. And if you have tokens anywhere else, no, you don't. Okay, got it. They're over here. This is where they're at. And you seem to be, after you reorient yourself again. I don't remember here for. We weren't here long. This seems to be the upper area of where you guys came via the boat. There was like a little archer tower where the gnome mercenaries were, and it's now obviously empty, with the exception of dried blood everywhere. As you all basically come in right here, and what you effectively come out is like a manhole cover, is what it looks like. Just a man, not with a cover, just got a hole. So that's your Mario pipe out, and it is eerily quiet, other than the water every now and then just crashing against the rocks below.
Well, we know there's constructs here, right?
You believe they're constructs, sure. There were when you were here originally. Safe to say.
Okay.
Okay, so these guys had constructs, but not like the android constructs. So
Right,
just
right.
to be clear, the android constructs were somewhere else. They were in this area, but they were not here, because this was a friendly area before you left. But when you left, assassins did come through. So
Technically, it was friendly after we left as well. Like, we just left.
yeah. All right. Whenever you guys are ready. Basically, you got a big wooden door in front of you. Yep. Leads to a bridge that leads to the tower itself. Says again, I don't know if you were actually here, but if you go down there, I'll just save you the time. This is where, like, if you crossed over and you weren't let in, or you needed to wait, that'd be like the waiting rooms, the beds, and the kitchen and all that. If you guys go down to check it out, all the servants have been killed. It's just blood everywhere. Nothing else down there. And of course, there's plenty of blood on the bridge. It almost seems like they gutted them and dragged them, type of deal. Like there's just everywhere.
God. Though I can't see blood, but I'm imagining it's there.
Yeah, I haven't actually put any on the map. You don't want to like it's a lot. As you're crossing those, Sis, as you kind of, I would assume, peek over, because that's just, humanoid nature. You will see bits and pieces of various humanoids, gnomes, the mages, the tower hands, all of that, like sliced up in various. Like you'll see the odd arm here. They're not whole at all. Just down there in the water, just caught up on some rocks. Like it'd be hard to tell how many bodies, but we're talking dozens.
Oh god.
Ooh.
As you open the door to the tower, it is pitch black. And again, there's this blood everywhere. Oh, wait. As you enter, you begin to hear a lute coming from this direction,
God.
as well as a light blue light from the bottom of the wooden door.
I'm with
He draws
you.
he draws his sword.
I got my hammer out.
Okay.
Cool.
All right.
Oh,
Hold on. So you open the door.
what the
Oh.
fuck?
Yes. All right. Everybody get up here so you can see real quick. Yes. So.
What?
Why is there?
Yeah,
What the fuck?
something is happening in this room. So as you open the door, Sid, first off, there's the tiefling you're looking for. He has currently got a book in his left hand, his back is turned, and a wand, a conducting wand in the other hand, and he is basically and you see what looks to be, they are in tubes, 4 of you guys, like almost perfect recreations of you. But you guys can go back a little bit. You guys can give me perception checks. Oh, and there's also these floating giant fish by this tiefling. So you can give me perception checks and
thank
either
God for
nature
that.
or arcana checks to figure out what the hell the fish are, or even figure out what's going on. Wonderful, wonderful. At those perception checks, I guess I should have said you could do medicine checks as well. As he is moving his wand back and forth, like it almost looks like skin is being stitched onto these doppelgangers, clones of 4 of you at least. They're not complete yet, but they're getting there.
Oh my god. I don't like it.
He will. What's the drug on? Will be weirded out, but he will step in, clear his throat.
I'm like right with you there.
You wouldn't happen to be Muse?
He will continue moving the wand, and he'll look back and be like, "Yes, I am. One moment, please. I'm almost finished." Like if you can think of like Ride of the Valkyrie, dun, 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 like that's what he's humming to himself as as you guys are being reknitted effectively. Also, I should, of course, with your high perception checks, there's many body parts in this room.
May I ask why are you stitching, bodies of us back together?
That'll get him to stop. He will turn around, and his eyes will go wide. He'll close his book. As soon as he closes his book, the wand in his hand disappears. And he walks over, and he's like, "My inspiration in the flesh. How wonderful. I had not expected to see you all. But no matter." He will reach out and grab your arm, Sis,
Oh God!
and he will start dragging you over to the U, and he'll point, and he'll be like, "Good, right? Great, even."
Almost lifelike, even.
That is the point.
What is the point? You might have to explain that to, us.
It's art.
Oh, right. I think I'm getting the idea as to what
Can I insight?
your what you look for.
Well, this isn't really my brand of art, but my sponsor, he paid a very high price for this. So,
Who's
And
your
the,
sponsor?
Wouldn't have to be a start with a Z and end with an Argon, would it?
Yeah, I believe so. Anyways, something to that effect. It wasn't him necessarily. It was one of his floating dudes. Chicks. That guy.
Mind flare.
Right.
Said he needed some copies of you guys for some reason. I don't know.
Well, we have a tempting offer from a different employer.
Oh?
Are you familiar with what's her name again?
Drelna.
You familiar at all with Drelna?
He'll smile and be like, "Oh, I love Drelna. Such a peach."
She requires some assistance from you. And she says that she has something of Illiterate nature that might pique your curiosity as payment.
Ooh. Ooh. Give me a persuasion check. He's clearly intrigued.
Please roll good. Oh god, okay.
He will, he'll open his book. And he'll start flipping through pages at a very rapid pace. You can give me a perception check since you're pretty close to see if you can pick up what's in the book. Okay, yep, that'll do it. Basically, on every page, there seems to be something drawn. It seems to be some sort of creature or a humanoid of some sort. And then it's hard to pick up what exactly it is necessarily, but it looks like a descriptor of some sort of skill and then how to use the skill. And he flips through it so fast. Right to a page that has a mind flare on, and it says, what is it called? What's the mind flare stun blast? Zang, do you remember?
Mind blast?
Mind blast, yeah, it says mind blast. And he says, I'm afraid you're a little too late. I already have that one.
So you collect... He's looking at it.
Oh, shit.
You collect talents, abilities?
I do. Do you have any skills that you'd be willing to barter with? Or any of your companions? Why is there one outside? Come in.
So it's...
It's easy.
Like, what kind of things are you looking for? Something unique to us? Or...
Well, I've already accepted payment from the other guy, so it'd have to be pretty impressive. Do you have anything on the caliber of that? And he points to the Mind Blast. Something like that? Any of you guys? If not, you can do multiple skills that add up to it. I can do that
I
too.
don't know what Mind Blast is. Level 2.
Yeah,
so-
that's a fair. Let me help you out here.
It's a
Nicky Cup.
let's see.
Powerful.
It's like it's a mind flare, right? So it's already powerful.
Yeah.
It's like a psionic DC
Yeah,
17 wisdom save stun or something.
How do you
Intelligence.
trade talents? Do you like lose it or what?
In this
So
instance,
what happened?
He'll say, "Yeah, I take them. They're my payment."
So do we lose them, like simply forget them and you just take them from us?
Yep, just like a blank spot in your memory, like it was never there.
I'm not doing no shit.
That's equivalent to a mind blast or a mind flare, huh? I mean, I've heard of said talents. Never experienced it myself.
I know every time I see
I can't say I don't know of anything that would be equivalent of such. Like,
Ooh.
yeah, nothing can be comparable because we haven't experienced it, so we don't know how to equate. You get my drift?
I do. Now I understand. You need to experience it firsthand, of course.
Are you going to blast us?
No. I have no intent. You're all, inspiration, except for that one back there. I don't know why he wasn't included in the list, but if you don't mind playing around or two with my pets, they'll teach you a few things.
The fish? These things? I rolled a nature check for those. What are they?
Yes. They're called aboleths.
Like demon fish, right? No, they're not demon fish. They're like Cthulhu fish.
It's getting cold.
They are.
They remind me of like giant leeches.
They swim around him almost like they are in water, but they're not in the air. And I should mention that like there's no real rhythm to it or anything like that, but every now and then, like, a part of it will just kind of like disappear into the ethereal, and then they'll pop right back out and things like that. And they're just, it's almost like he calls them pets. They're like dogs. What'd you roll? What was your nature? 20? Yeah, okay. These things are evil. Like, this is not, they should not be like this. They should not be just chilling out. More importantly, the fact that this guy has them tamed, he's very powerful.
You must be an incredible individual to have tamed these. These aren't exactly run-of-the-mill creatures.
No, but I raised them since they were babies. And they help me. They do the same thing. They help me find skills.
So you just want us to go a couple rounds with these? I don't want to... Well,
Don't want to what?
let's just say I don't want to die and I don't want to kill your pets, but like it seems to me that you are a reasonable businessman and you don't want to wreck potential collector's items.
I tell you what. I also don't want you to hurt my pets. I don't want to hurt you either. But there's these nasty Zargonians around here. Came through with a greasy black hair. They kind of use it as cloaks. Why don't you go deal with them? Gotta find them. Deal with them. Bring their fucking heads to me. And maybe we can discuss something more realistic for you and your group.
It sounds like a more
Why
down
are
to
you
level
here,
deal.
actually? What's your plan? What are you doing? Was it justifying me?
Is it like? Can I insight like?
I
Is
don't
this-
think we know you well enough to tell us what we're doing here. Yeah, maybe once we've built some trust by doing what you've asked, we can talk about that.
I was saying, can I insight check this guy to see if he's just like in it for himself, or if he leans towards the guy we don't like, or you know?
I mean, he like, as an out of character thing, he straight up just told us he was hired by them.
Yeah, but I want to insight check if he's like,
Yeah, go ahead.
you know, if he's just an opportunist, or if he's like actually, you know, following the
already roll
dude,
it?
you know?
Give me that insight. Let's see what you get. In this
Never mind,
instance,
don't fucking know anything.
you're down.
Jesus.
That lovely one. Yep. I mean, you know he's a mercenary at the very least. He is here because he's getting paid by the Zargonians. In some way. You don't know which way, but in some way he's getting paid. But he'll basically be like, if you deal with them, the rest of them will skitter away, and then I can do what I want in this place.
All right. Well, we'll deal with them. We'll come back. We'll talk some more.
Sure.
Can I ask?
Yeah.
Did they say what they were planning to do with our copies?
No insight check required. He's gonna get a big grin on his face and be like, "Maybe."
He says maybe.
Yep, maybe. But why would I side with you guys if you can't even beat them? You know?
I guess he makes a fair point. Business
wink.
first, I suppose. Let's go.
Business and then pleasure.
Always my motto.
He'll open up his book and pull out the wand again and begin stitching. Good luck.
Because of your little bears. Oh,
We rarely need luck.
the bears. They were-
You open the door into an empty room, just straight up stone to another doorway.
That's alright. I just hope that everyone will follow me through it so I can close the door to the horror that's in this room.
That construct me kind of makes me worry. Just so everybody's aware.
You too.
It's not simple magic, that's for sure.
Why wasn't I in there?
You were following
I-
Dark around for a while. That might
I
be why.
feel like exactly. I feel like he's exactly right. That's because you're a follower, so you went a
Keep his chips.
target, I guess. It makes me wonder if, because we were with you, that whatever was going to happen to, we were going to be replaced. I feel like we were going to be replaced to keep you in line.
I would assume it's
That's horrifying.
I'd be able to tell that you guys were you guys, right?
Yeah, it barely even looked like me.
Can I
I
inside check?
put my hand on your shoulder, look you dead in the eyes, and say, probably not.
I want to inside check them all right now.
Okay, fair. Yep.
This isn't gonna go well, but this is what I
You're
want to do.
yeah,
You want a
you with the
deception
worst
roll?
perception. Yeah. You know what? That's a good. If you are being the friendly deceiver in this case, then yes, roll a deception v his insight.
You are.
Oh shit!
Oh
And
damn!
if we are telling the truth,
You're good. Yep. He'll know your time. 18. Yeah. You know why Hob is saying it, but you know he's being deceitful, of course.
Shit
And-
disturber, that's what he's being.
Okay, all right.
Osro will just turn around to Pedig and be like, "We don't know why he's doing it. It's probably not going to be good. He definitely didn't intend to keep us alive." She's just bluntly honest right now, but she's not saying it to be mean either. Like she's saying like what she thinks was going to happen, but that she doesn't actually know. But
I have every reason that,
sounds it.
given that how interested he was in the mind flare that our glorious leader had, that I think that his interest in keeping us alive for collector's sake
Actually, better to eat it with this because then you have to do some
would persevere over everything else he's doing.
Drelna might be taking care of that one. So
Well,
Oh, no.
Stairs.
guess we'll come back with a better deal.
Stairs go down. If you would like to go down the stairs, just group up on the stairs. I will grab you guys and just copy paste you.
Going to a loading screen.
Yeah.
Not even. This is actually on the same map, so all of the maps are on the map. You're not in Hob. You're not in Sabretooth form, right?
Not currently.
leave you.
No.
I'm gonna leave your tiger over there then for now.
Mhm.
We'll grab it if we need it. Everyone should be there, hopefully. You go down about, we'll say 30, 40 feet into another stone hallway. You will hear running water.
There's no hope.
There is no Hob. Uh-oh. Let's get a Hob.
You lost Hob.
Where'd he go?
It's only a small guy. Unless I'm underneath somebody, but I don't think I am.
No, I don't. Where did you go?
Drop him
Where's
off
your-
at the end of the
Where's
map.
your normal token?
Was on the stairs with everyone.
I don't see you.
oh god, the replacements have started.
Oh no, yeah. I gotta copy the oh god. Alright.
You gotta copy the doppelganger.
Where the hell did his token go? I didn't delete anything. Like, where is it?
Did you send him under the map by accident?
I don't think so.
I'm there. Hang on.
You're where?
Here.
Which one? Okay, there we go. Got it. You're not up here though?
No.
Huh. Okay, whatever. There you are.
Now I
Wonderful.
am.
And-
Hi.
Yep, stone carved out, lovely tower. Here, the like running water, deeper. And as you guys go a little bit further, yeah. So there is effectively what is just a. It's the water from outside, but it's being filtered through here. Not entirely sure why. I mean, obviously they want to get some water to drink, but must have been. You know what? Let me just. It's got a fucking T19. Let's see. And we need the Tower of Heavens. Okay. Forget everything I said. Now that I have the actual thing. The thunder of rushing water fills this loud room. It was divided into two by a yawning chasm, 10 feet deep and surging with a foaming torrent. Inlaid the walls of the room have the following words. I am real. Watch your step. Have faith. Pass safely.
I'm real. Have faith. Safely.
Yep.
This is a wizard's tower. Magic. So I presume that there is a bridge here and it's just invisible. So he takes a step.
You are correct. There is indeed an invisible bridge. And oh, there it is. Yep, Varric gets onto the other side.
Confidently but
Trust the process.
scarily walk across. That actually reminds me of that. Is it in Japan? Is that I think a lot
China.
of places have it.
I know what you're talking
There's a
about.
walkway that breaks.
Yeah.
It looks like it breaks to scare the Jesus out of people.
I've seen it on Twitter. Yeah. Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. People like falling down. It's like, are you trolling or are you like being trolled? I can't tell, but it's worth when I'm, in the bathroom in the morning, it's worth watching. So there's that. But yeah, it's basically like that. It's all for what we're talking about. There's like, at least I think what we're talking about. What I'm talking about is there's like this bridge that's basically like all LCD screens. So like you can just like when you step and it looks like like it's just a clear it's just a plane of glass. So you step on it and then it like looks like it's breaking. So people freak the fuck out and like, oh my god, I'm about to fall to my death because it's over like a fucking 300, 400 foot chasm. Good stuff though. This is only like 15 feet fall, so you'd be all right. You do take damage if you fall into the river, but yeah. In front of you is another wooden door.
I open it.
Can you believe that there's another hallway?
There is just a lot of hallways.
Yes, there is. You guys did not come down here at all.
Is there still blood down here, or is it seemingly clean?
Not this route, but when this door is open, there is blood in here. And description real quick. Obviously, there's a big fucking table, but astrological symbols decorate this vast, lavish hall. A massive table of polished oak dominates the room. A red chair at the top likely dictates where the leader would have had their meetings. In this room, there's a lot of blood on the floor, like around the chairs in particular, but also on the table. So, safe to assume people died in their chairs. There is a slight light green glow coming from this room, and then you have a wooden door that leads to the south. yeah.
Green is good, right, guys?
Another door there.
So there was the green light. Oh no,
It
that light
was-
over there.
This one's the green.
It was good where we were. Maybe.
Jesus. Why is it
Well-
everywhere so empty so far?
Oh, it's because
Well-
the people are dead.
What are you worried about, Asra?
I'm worried about invisible people, alright?
See, I'm concerned about one thing, and that was what we encountered earlier in our adventures: the sacrifice and the horror that's.
I would like
appeared
to
with it.
listen to see through these doors if I can hear any noise.
Sure, give me a perception check.
$19?
It is quiet in all of the rooms.
I don't fucking like it.
It's also pitch black. I mean, you all can see in the dark, but it is very dark in here. When you were here originally, there were definitely just snuffed all the light.
All right. I'm gonna draw my sword and open the door. It's a beholder.
No, it is a spectator. But as you, well, I guess I should make you roll a fucking nature check first. But he does actually. As soon as you open the door, he's just like, "Hey, scram against that."
I'm sorry to disturb you, sir.
This is like a someone's personal chambers. It looks like.
We won't step in, but do you mind if we can ask you a few questions?
Suppose that's all right.
Do you happen to know where these creepy, oily-haired dudes might be?
They came down here, but they didn't enter. That was. He closes all of his eyes, which I'm sorry for those of you that don't know what a fucking spectator is. Let me do that real quick. 4 or 5 moons ago. Haven't seen since.
It's a baby beholder.
Yeah, it's certainly dangerous, but not nearly as. It doesn't have the death ray, for instance. And as we know from Friday's campaign, sometimes beholders aren't necessarily the strongest thing in the world either, so.
No.
Yeah, plot devised.
Yeah.
It was slightly weakened, okay, in my defense, but yeah.
I think when you described that thing, it was like, yeah, it's missing eye stalks and scarred up. So I
it
think
had
that-
4, yeah.
Well, so is there and just been you and no one else? Everyone's gone.
It'll squint all of its eyes at you and be like, PR's is out on an adventure. He'll probably be back in another 10 day or so. Nobody else comes in here because this is his room.
Who?
Lead researcher. PRs. PRs.
Is that the
Hang
same
on,
as
I'll-
the old man that we met?
No, that's Shelfie. Hang on, you have not met this guy. PRs. Yar's. I added a Y at the end. It's not that. Hang on. That.
Oh, I hope he comes back safe.
You're a high level mage. You'll be fine.
All
He
right.
turn
well,
you guys to dust in an instant.
I'm sure he could. No doubt about that.
Okay.
Well, we
So
will,
hold on. So while you're having this conversation,
Hey, while we leave you to it, I'm just about to close the door, but then you're like, bye.
you can close the door. In fact, as soon as you close the door, Paddock, behind you, you will hear, "You shouldn't have betrayed us, brother."
Oh no.
Yep. So
I'm right
this-
next to you, Paddock. I got you.
Well,
Mm,
you guys can't move. You were worried about invisible creatures, right? They're all going to pop out as they stab you.
Oh no, is it the
Oh.
puppeteers? Is it the puppeteers?
Oh, I should have been able to see it with blind
Oh
sight.
wait, you have blind sight. I'm sorry, you're totally right. So let's retcon that real quick. So they're basically going to walk up, and as soon as they say that, like they'll get into position behind you and Varric and everyone. And like, Sis, you're going to be able to alert everyone like immediately. And
Be
so
like, everyone duck.
we will roll initiative, and they're going to try to stab you guys, but they'll be at disadvantage. Hold on, something's not right with the number because it's plus.
Giant T9 appeared. What's that? Is it hostile?
Yeah, T6. Yeah. I know it was in the fucking way. Bye bye. It's gone now. Deleted. For
Just
some
like
reason
us in a minute.
That makes sense, yeah.
For some reason my assassins do not have
oh, I thought I rolled the 1 then.
any number
Oh, I
to their
rolled the one.
I was like, oh no.
attacks.
Oh, it's okay. It wasn't me.
You see, you know what? It would have been a 0, but apparently guidance activates on initiative as well. So, but I can't roll below a 1 initiative. So.
Hey, Sis, don't feel bad. I also rolled a 1. I just have a +4.
All right. Before I roll for them, all right. So we're gonna go left, right, paddock. These are all at disadvantage, but if they hit, they could be fucking devastating. These guys are strong.
Guys, I'm dead.
Whiff.
Never mind, I'm good.
glad. Asra. 22 is gonna hit.
Yep. Even if I shield, that's not gonna help me.
I thought that was the roll. 35? Holy shit.
I will need. Well, there is if you succeed on your DC 15 con save, you will take half the poison damage. Who's next? Sis, this one will be into you. Disadvantage again. Miss. So you will take.
Half of 35.
Oh, jeez, that is huge.
18.
17.
Okay, 18. So, yeah, we round up. Good go. Mrs. You, Sis, Varric swinging into you real quick. Again at disadvantage. Bro,
Thank goodness.
I gotta click the crit. I gotta click the crit to see what it would have done. But look how close that other one was to a crit. Dang.
7! Holy shit!
I would have been coughing up my lung.
Okay, so this is what the real one is. Give me a con save. DC 15. You are near Sis, so you get like +3, +4. What is
+3.
it? +3. Okay, and then the last one. Okay, you're good. Where are all these cons? So you take what was it?
12.
12. Yep. And then last one's going into you, East Fang. Okay, well if I'm gonna miss with that, I'm not the other ones. All right, let me roll their initiatives real quick.
Johnny, I also have a question. Since we're rolling this and we leveled up and all this stuff changed, I took a level in Bard, and I now have this thing called Tandem Footwork.
Okay.
So as we roll initiative, I'm going to use my Bardic Inspiration die, which is a D8, and add it to everyone's initiative.
Whoa, everyone!
Everyone within 30 feet of me.
I guess it's only D8 and you could roll. That's pretty cool though. All right. Oh shit. Did I just leave the bit game? I did. Damn it.
Roll me that D.
Yep.
So everyone adds 6 to their initiative.
29 on my initiative.
29 initiative.
Coming back.
You can also remember you can type in the in the thing, and you can change your initiative yourself.
Yes. So everyone adds 6 except the assassin.
Nice.
$29, 21. Holy shit. All right. So they will stab into a couple of you, but you will all save. Their blades are going to be, like, because of their Zargon status, like, they have that on the entire time. So this could be dangerous. But Asra, it will be your turn.
I'm gonna smack this bitch.
Genshin. All right, where are you? You're right there.
I kind of want to throw one of these assassins.
I'm gonna
into
hit
the
him back.
spectator room.
But I am also going to use my once per day. I'm going to smack him with lightning.
Okay.
So, is it like a replacement of the damage, or is it in addition?
It's extra.
It says an extra. Okay, so let me savage attack that damage, because that damage is awful. Well, I rolled 2 on the next one. Okay, then. And it's 5d6, so let's have a look. Oh my god. So that's 25 lightning damage on that guy. And that's my first hit.
Okay.
And then the second is just going to be a normal hammer attack.
All right. You should have saved it. You should have saved your lightning. You could have done it on a crit.
Could have, but there you go.
Boom, and that'll be another 15. That'll get him to bloodied.
And let me see what my bonus actions are. I'm gonna second wind myself, but let's see if my thing actually works now.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know why it is. It's like...
I don't either.
Okay.
Hob.
That stupid mic wouldn't unmute. I am going to... Ooh, everyone's pretty close here. I think. Yeah, I am going to sort of, as I dodge out of the way of this guy's blade thrust, I'm going to kind of be like, that's not nice. Not nice. And then I'm going to cast Blight on him.
Oh, okay.
So I'm
It's
gonna
not
need,
nice.
I'm gonna need a con save, please.
Okie dokie.
Okay, fine. You still take half off. Wow.
Damn. 27.
And then
Yeah.
I'm gonna shift into cat form.
Look at that. I was already ready. I went down and copied it.
I just scoot myself up there, scoot you down there. But that will be me.
All
Rawr.
right. Over to the assassin that missed on Paddock last time, but music's way more intense than I thought it would be. So I don't remember it having all the vocals. So we're just gonna go back to that, and he's going to try to stab you again, there, buddy. And I'm sorry, this should not be poison damage. It is acid damage. So
Please
that.
don't.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
At least you're still resistant to it.
Is it...
Well, yes. You are resistant to poison. Actually,
No.
as it hits you this time, you feel it like it's starting to break, like you're starting to slowly lose it, type of thing. So,
Uh-huh.
so you don't even have to
Okay.
make the save so you'll just take half, which is 12.
So what's my total? Is it 20?
20. Yep.
Okay.
Actually, isn't that bad. And they have a couple other things. Let me see. Sorry, he's going to scoot over here and do it.
That's where he's going to hit?
Hold on. No, you see, he's still hitting Paddock.
Yeah, but is he standing there when he's doing it? I have a reason for asking as
Might
why.
have a maneuver or something.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Just kidding. Nope, he's not. He's going to move down here. But if you can...
He's within 5 feet of me.
Yep.
and he's hitting someone other than me, I can
Yes.
opportunity attack them.
Okay, go for it.
It's 13.
13 is a no. No,
Damn
it's not much higher, but it is a little bit higher. But he will move there, and he will basically just hold his blade in front of you, Paddock, and basically like, we will butcher you. And these are the guys with like the greasy, black hair that they use as a cloak, basically.
When
he
ends
wants
his
the
turn-
heads of.
When he ends his turn, I am going to use another Bardic Inspiration die as a reaction
Oh, okay.
to do Inspiring Movement.
Shit.
If it ends within 5 feet of me, I can use my reaction, expend a Bardic Inspiration die, move half my speed. And then an ally I choose within 30 feet of me can also move half their speed.
Okay, sure.
And it doesn't provoke opportunity attacks.
Dang, look at this bard.
So I'm gonna move 15 feet.
That's a lot.
I
of-
like this Paddock. He's got a lot of tricks.
And I do believe with the other bardic thing, Dazzling Footwork, anytime I use a Bardic Inspiration die, I get to make an unarmed attack.
You do.
So I will also, before walking away, smack him in the face if I can.
I guess you could have done one with initiative too. Now I think about it.
Probably, but I feel like that wouldn't make sense.
Right.
'Cause we weren't even fighting yet.
Yeah, that's fair.
Alright, so I'm going to try to
Respect it.
smack him in the face.
Okay. Gonna need higher than 13. Gonna need higher than 14.
Okay.
Nope.
So you have a lot of things that's just stack with your inspiration. It's crazy.
So yeah, I've used 2 Bardic Inspiration so far. And if anyone wants to move, you can without provoking opportunity attacks.
Yeah, does anybody want to move?
Sure.
I'm-
I'll move. I want to move around to the other side of this guy.
Yeah, you can move 15 feet. So
No problem. All right, Varric, you are up. $22 hits. 14
Just the one that stabbed me.
Man. Okay. Yep.
But I'm also
22
going to
hit.
throw a stunning strike on that.
All right. Give me the damage real quick so I can do that. Okay. Stunning strike. Con save, right? Let's. There. Wow. Dirty 20.
Yeah, he saves.
Don't I still have like I can't move this far or something? What is the disadvantage? Like, stunning strike's really good right now. There it is. Unfailed save target. No, target speed is half. Oh, and the next attack roll against him is at advantage. Okay, that's what I need to know. That real quick. It is, however, his turn, and he is going to attempt to stab into you because, well, you did land one punch. So let's see. Ooh,
Miss.
son of a bitch. 18 misses? Jeez.
20's the DC.
You got a fucking insane dex. I know he's alright. This one got a big fucking tiger in front of him now. You know what? He will attack the tiger because he has advantage because the guy's within 5 feet. So he's got the here. Or no, he's not. It's sneak attack. That's what he's got because he's got 2 people within 5 feet. And has advantage on the attack roll. He does have advantage. Now this is the old sheet, so I don't actually know how to. All right, tiger, coming at you.
Okay.
damn.
All right, that'll miss. Yep. That's actually your turn, Paddock.
Oh, sweet. All right. Everyone took a shit ton of damage from being stabbed, right? Just about everybody.
I think you and one other took damage. That's about it.
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna worry about that then.
Varric took a little bit, but he's not even bloodied.
I am going to hold out my hands, and do like a little bit of a elbow dance, and then start slowing down. And as I start slowing down, I'm gonna cast slow.
Oh shit. Slow, bro. Where is 40-foot cube? Okay. Wow.
And I get to choose who's affected.
Oh, okay. All right.
So I'm just targeting all 5 of them.
Wisdom save DC 16. All right, I'm going left to right to make it easy. So they've got literally 0. This might have been clutch. They don't have advantage or disadvantage. Did one save?
Save the second one, which I guess is the bloodied one there.
Yeah, the one that the one that I was talking about. So every single one of them is slowed. Let's see. What do I have? Be a boot icon for slow.
And then
Is it snail?
Snail. Yes, there is.
I'm
You're right.
going to move 35 feet way the fuck over here. So slow is pretty freaking dope.
It is.
Slow, haste.
you have-
It's just, they're
yeah.
so good.
Their speed is halved. They have a -2 to AC and Dex saving throws, and they can't take reactions. They can
Yep.
either do a bonus action or an action, not both. It can only
Yep.
take one action,
One.
so if it is hasted, it would be like, no, it cancels it out.
And I think they can only make one attack. These guys only make one attack, but normally, like, that's pretty clutch because you cancel multi-attack, right?
Yeah. And then
Um,
if they cast a spell, there's a chance that they can't.
Oh, nice, yeah. Do I get a save at the end of my turn? Question.
Yes, you do.
Okay. And that is the end of your turn.
That is the end of my turn.
Okay. Man, you're pretty
Had it
far
coming in
away.
here. All this shenanigans. God damn, dude.
Yo, I fucking ran. Like, what do you mean?
I mean,
Yep.
to be fair, you have like 32 health. Like,
My health went down when I lost a level. Like, it's not good.
Yes. Unfortunately, they do have the ability to Misty Step.
Oh.
is it a spell or an
It's
ability that
not,
they can
this
just
is like
use?
this is just one of their gifts from Zargon type of deal.
Oh, fuck
just-
Sargon.
It looks like Misty Step is what I'm trying to get. So they can go 30 feet. Which basically means like even at half speed, they can get to you, which is what they start doing. This one in particular warps and then slowly, like it looks like he's running in slow motion towards you.
Hold up.
I'll go ahead.
I think I've got a reaction I can do to them.
You're a
If you
Mage
got
Slayer, right? You got something you can.
So
It's not a spell. Shit.
No, it's not.
on a spell,
It's
but
not Misty Step. It's like a class feature type of thing, is what you can
yeah,
do.
but okay. So Val, Relentless Adventure. Okay, and I can take a reaction, right? Because they.
Have you not?
left?
As long as you haven't taken one, you can still
Haven't
take a
taken one.
reaction.
Okay, so I have that.
When you hit a creature with an opportunity attack, you reduce the creature's speed. Okay, but he's gonna Misty Step out, so
Yeah.
like you won't be able to opportunity attack.
All right. Well, I'm gonna stab him anyway. He's leaving.
Because
You
like
can't,
Misty
because
Step
he
doesn't.
teleports first.
Yeah, Misty Step doesn't trigger.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
right.
Yep.
Sorry. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I got it.
If I was just running, you'd be right. But he Misty Steps, then he runs to Paddock, which
And it ruins my plans.
sorry,
I moved you guys there.
it's just one of those situations where like this is one of those gifts from Zargon thing, and they get to basically Misty Step for free because they're assassins.
He didn't
And then
do
he'll
either.
attack you, and he'll totally no. Well, yeah, you got acid resistance and like a bunch of other shit. So, you know, like
You didn't give me that power.
Right, he didn't give you that. Like, maybe if you'd stuck around, you would have got it, but you didn't. So, all right. Well, he misses anyway, so it's pretty fucking irrelevant. The bloodied one is going to do the exact same thing, and he's definitely got them to do it because he was already attacking. And he will have advantage because he has an ally nearby.
No!
They are not happy with you.
Is it a bonus action or a action?
No, bonus action. For
So
them.
they can either only take a bonus action or an attack action, right?
He passed the save.
This one passes save.
Oh, that one passed the save? Oh, yeah, okay. That explains why there's no snail.
Yeah, yes.
Sorry, ignore me. I'm very tired.
You're good. What time is it for you, Sis?
It's now 8 a.m.
What's
But,
happening? What's
but I
happening?
got up at 4:30.
Half of 21 would be...
Is it 11 or 10?
11. Yeah, it'd be 11.
All right, so 11 plus 4?
15. Yep. You're still up.
15. I'm still up just barely. And I need to go real fast. I'll be right back.
Okay, no problem. Sir Dragon, it is your turn.
So, so the plan was, right, I was going to thunderous strike and push
Okay.
one of them into the room with the spectator and then shut the door.
I like the idea. Let's see how it works out in practice.
I don't know. He's very adamant that no one comes into the room, so...
If you get him in the room, you are 100% confident he will be attacked by that spectator. So you just got to get him into the room.
Alright, so this one here, right, was he hit?
He was hit once, so he does have a little bit of damage on him.
Okay, I think I might just do something else instead then. 25 feet.
All right.
I'm going to, on the one that is slowed right there,
Yep.
I'm casting Hold Person.
What did him say? DC 14. Dang, you're using a level 2 slot on a paladin?
Well, I can't reach them, so I have to do something.
Fair enough. I did tell you it was a flat 20, so this is a good call. Potentially. Correct, yep. Not only is he slowed, he is now paralyzed.
Donnie, also, hold on 1 second.
Okay?
Uh,
I'm adding the paralyzed, though. Before I forget.
I saved.
Did you have...
I'm concentrating on slow.
Yep, fair enough. That's correct. Which makes sense. Yep, that's why they're going after you. That one just drops. It's paralyzed. You good, Sis? Assume that's the end of your turn.
That's all I can do right now, yeah.
All right, Asra.
Gonna hit this one near me twice, hopefully.
All right. It does have reduction in AC because of the
-2.
slow. Yep. Your numbers. Well, you haven't figured out the number yet. So okay, 18 hits.
Using my savage attack for a better
Okay.
fucking
Fair enough.
12.
I agree. 12 is better than 10. What else you got? 20. Yeah. Yep.
Take 14 as well.
All right. Anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
Let me see. No, there's not really anything I can do. Nope, nothing I can do.
All right, Hob. Sabretooth Hob, actually.
Sabretooth Hob is gonna. So. Sorry, Barrett. I'm just gonna run over here. Slow prevents
slow-
reactions, so
Yeah. Okay. Yep. You're good. I
I
forgot to put the snail on that guy. Hang on.
He still has the boot.
Yep, that's my
That's
mistake. Dust boot. the boat.
And if
Or
not,
a
I
boat?
could
I'm not
just
sure.
disengage
You're good. Yeah.
if I needed to. It's fine. No, I'm kind of tempted to just attack, but how
Yeah,
how
I mean,
hurt how hurt is Paddock looking at this point?
He is covered in blood and poison.
he's
Blood,
rough.
poison.
Rough. Yep.
It's alright. Regardless, he will either be going down or getting back up again soon.
I'm covered in blood and acid.
Acid, yep. Which is currently being resisted, but
For how much longer, we don't know.
yep. Why don't you roll me a d6 actually? Let's find out.
Oh no. I had to talk.
I'm gonna get to there.
Okay, fair enough. Yep,
I'm
that's
gonna-
good. I had 3 in my mind, but I wanted you to. So 5 is good.
Good.
Yeah, I'm gonna move past the 2 guys. I'm not gonna attack them. I am gonna reach a paw out to my bud, and yeah, let's do this.
Boom. There it is. Yep. I knew it. I was about to be like 30 healing incoming.
Sorry.
Yeah. Oh no, it's all right. So I've adjusted some fights later, so I have my own healers.
I understand.
So
Yep.
yeah, we're gonna be spending 3 hours doing a fight because
Back and
healers should
forth.
just. Yep.
Yep. But that's me. That takes up my action. I can multi-attack or anything afterwards.
All right. Well, same deal. This one's gonna Misty Step. I do gotta check its distance because it might be too far away to actually. Oops. Hold on. To actually get to Pat, it's clear at this point they're going for Paddock. Like they're all, which for obvious reasons, right? So, speed. Okay. Well, you're not prone, are you, Paddock?
No.
What a 19 as a crossbow hit.
Yeah, that's my AC.
You have more AC than I do, dude.
It's
I have
acid.
the highest AC in the party.
It's acid, so it'd be 14 damage, so 25 total.
Jeez.
I need to invest in some fucking plate, man. Goddamn.
Yo, thanks so much for that healing, because I'm right back to where I started.
You have more than
Var-
20 AC.
I have a 19 AC.
I've got a 20 now after
Oh,
Blade.
jeez. So no, never mind.
It is your turn as well, Varric. The one in front of you is slowed, which means it has less AC also.
I swung 3 times on it, and on one of those, I'm going to Stunning Strike again.
Okay. Yes. Roll one more time. You technically have advantage on the first attack, so maybe you can crit, is all I'm thinking. Okay, never mind. So we'll do that one. Con save. Their con is only a +2. Oh man. I feel like the game, I feel like you say stunning strike, and it like picks up your vocals, and it's like no. Because I don't think you've landed one.
I
Maybe
have not
one.
landed one. No.
Yeah. Okay. That's crazy. All right. But it's still got advantage on the next attack, and it can't move. That one is actually not going to be able to. We'll say it can't even Misty Step because of what you did. So it's going to just try to attack you again, but it's just normal attack, and it's going to whiff. So irrelevant. And then we got another slowed one, which it's just going to Misty Step, and yeah, it's going to end up right next to you. And good luck.
Come on, baby.
Yep.
Come on, baby. Miss. Shit.
Shing, slices you down. And as soon as you fall, they all start laughing in unison. Like shaking, we got you, boys. Shit like that. Not that you know, because you're unconscious. As soon as you fall unconscious, it's like you enter a kind of a dream state type of deal, and you are surrounded by foggy mist. Can you roll me a con save, please?
They also are all no longer slowed.
Correct. Good call. Thank you for telling me before because you did technically fall unconscious.
You said con save?
Yes.
2. I rolled a 1. Hey, Johnny, before you tell me
Okay.
It's too late for me to use lucky, right? Can I use lucky?
I will let you use lucky to re-roll it once.
Okay, alright, cool. I'm gonna lucky that, Johnny.
I feel like you haven't used it at all, so yeah.
I do, I never use it.
Yeah.
4.
I'm trying to help you out, man. I'm trying. Look.
At least you doubled your roll.
Yes, he did, but he didn't make double digits. He falls. So Paddock falls to the floor, and it kind of this a little bit of mist, so he falls onto his stomach type of thing. A little bit of mist is coming off of him, but that's it. Your turn. Give me a death save, Paddock.
Listen, I'm gonna roll a 20 right here, and it's gonna be perfectly fine. Okay.
Yep. This is why. Oh. 2, 3, 4. Yep, perfect. In the mist, you're going to basically hear a voice that just says, "Is that all you have, boy?"
Listen, I'm about to get coup de cod. What do you mean?
So, it'll move over to this assassin, which is Halded. So he gets to wisdom save at the end of his turn. That's about it, right? So
that's all he can do.
Yep, there it is. That's done for him. And then it's going to move over to the bloodied one. All right. 1 second. Let me see.
Come on, Johnny, you can do it.
I just need to do something real quick. I didn't think I'd have to use it right now, but all right, we'll do what we gotta do here. It's so, oh shit, goddamn, I clicked my stupid shortcut again. Hang on, come back. I went to my fucking Froghemoth page by mistake. Where are we? So you are down with already 1 death save, correct? So you failed already a death save.
Yep.
Wonderful. Perfect.
And if he attacks me and hits me, then it's a crit, and I lose 2 death saves, and I am dead.
Correct. Let's see how that goes first.
Can I use my free action to yell at the Zargon goons saying that Zargon sucks? There are better gods to worship. Tiamat was a better god to worship than
you certainly can.
God. I'm trying to intimidate them to, ignore Paddock.
You certainly can, and it won't do much. And he's going to swing on the downed corpse, or the downed. He's not a corpse yet. My mistake.
Yeah.
Downed individual. That is Paddock. And as he stabs into Paddock,
it's a crit, Johnny. There's more damage there.
Oh, I see. Of course. Of course. How could I be so foolish? So let me roll another 7d7 roll. Well, I guess you can technically make a con save till. I mean, it's irrelevant, but you can. As he is stabbed, and you are all fairly convinced that he is dead. He's actually stabbed. Let's just say you were stabbed right in the heart, like right between your Triforce.
Oh, not my Triforce.
The raven will begin to glow as mist pours out of the wound. You are dead, for the record. You're technically dead right now. And the mist covers the entire room. Oh, you're not close enough, blind vision boy. And out of the mist will appear an individual who wants a little bit of vengeance himself. As the fog basically takes over the entire room and then sucks back into Paddock, who is currently dead, to be clear. Strahd will pop up.
Oh my
What the
god.
fuck?
Ooh, holding a sword forward and be like, yes. Time for vengeance.
What the hell is this?
Yo, what the fuck just happened though?
Oscar will be like
Hold on a
looking
second.
over there and be like,
Did
I'm not sure if this is a good thing or a bad thing.
Did Drelna seal Strahd into my body? What is going on here?
Not necessarily sealed so much. You were think of yourself as a gate warrior catalyst for him coming back. You're dead, but out of character, like obviously it's not gonna last. It's just that's what the symbols were for. A little bit of vengeance, which would be revealed to you eventually, but now you're dead. So now you figured it out. If you get to come back, I don't know. We'll see. But it is your turn, Sir Dragon.
Well, he's angry.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna step inside the body of the cultist. And he's gonna go on swinging at the paralyzed one and basically, well, it's helpless, so he's gonna basically decapitate him if he makes the roll. So is it an automatic hit, or do I still need to make the minimum DC for
I think you still need to make the hit.
Yeah, you have to hit the
Automatic
AC.
crit.
Yeah.
You have advantage.
I have advantage though.
15 is the number.
You also have Bardic Inspiration in case you need it at any point in time.
Oh,
Is that? Yeah, I guess technically last. Yeah. Those are automatic crits. So
oh yeah. So I just rolled the damage die again for those for the first one.
no problem. No, they're both automatic crits. So. 27, 8, 31.
Including
Uh,
smite.
Do I
Yeah,
keep going?
He was almost. He had he was missing I think 7 HP. So yes, you would. He's bloodied now. Oh, Sis, buddy, why is it when you crit? Is that the exact number you had on your last crit, by the way?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. Okay. He had 30 HP. It was kind of unrealistic for you to kill him in one shot, but maybe. There was potential for it, but he is still up and he is very bloodied. Anything else you'd like to do with your turn? Roll advantage, auto crit on. Yep, exactly.
Yeah. Well, I will activate my Vow of Vengeance, which seems very appropriate right now.
Okay, fair enough. That's just giving you
That's it.
advantage, right?
That just gives me advantage, so I didn't see the need to do
Okay.
it right away.
Awesome.
I'm gonna say what I'm gonna do before I do it, just so you have a visual before I try and do it. Don't know how effective it's gonna be. She's going to throw her hammer
Okay.
at this one, and then she's gonna run at it over the table as she's summoning it back to her, so she can smack it over the head as she gets there. Basically, is what she's gonna be doing.
Okay, which one are you hitting again? Remind, because I didn't see the pin.
The bottom one,
Okay,
because
perfect. Yeah.
that's as far as I can get. Is
All right,
like
15
below
15's your
it.
number. So throw that fucking hammer. I love it. Get it. Blast this dude. Yep. Yeah, that'll work.
Oh, and that's a high roll, so I'm gonna keep that one.
Okay.
And
He will
then
enter bloody.
She's gonna be summon it back as she runs, and then she's gonna smack it in the head.
Okay. 17 hits. Yep.
Oh, and I don't even need Savage Attack for that.
That was actually really good. Wow. Okay. Yeah, he's
You're
very
just showing off
bloody.
for Strahd, it's fine.
Yeah, no big deal.
So good. That's what I got.
For the record, Strahd has no interest in any of you. very
No,
much
but like,
these dudes
I'm pretty
up.
sure he's coming for these guys.
Yeah, he is.
I know he doesn't like those guys. But it's just, because he's not attacking us, like, the fact that I hit so good. She's a warrior type. Like, she likes looking good in battle. Especially to, like, show off to new people.
We definitely did that. That might have been your highest 2 hits you've had.
I
so
know.
far. Like, that's
And,
insane.
like, I was fully expecting, as I described, I'm like, please don't miss.
Yeah.
Like, that would be the most embarrassing.
You throw it, miss, warped back to you, you miss, and it's just like, cool, thanks. All right, Hob, give me what you got. Tiger Hob, I should say.
Sabretooth Hob is gonna growl. So which one of the 2 was it that actually killed Paddock?
Let me go back quick. The bloodied one, I believe.
Yeah.
Perfect. So
Yeah.
Sabretooth Hob's gonna be like, that was my closest friend. And bite.
Okay, 19 hits.
Uh,
I'll give you advantage. I should give you advantage on the first one. I'll give you advantage on the second one.
okay.
Like it's clear he's not just knocked down, he's dead. So you're raging right now for sure.
So 11 on the first one, and then
Yep, he's still up.
advantage on this one. Okay.
19 again. All right, yep. That'll hit.
Well, he's gonna
Another
take
11.
and then he's gonna take excuse me, an additional 11.
Okay.
Fire damage, I guess.
Yep, fireworks. This will kill him, so if there's any particular way you'd like to do it, you're welcome to, but he is dead.
Yeah, he's just gonna rip his throat out. Like throw
Alright,
him around like a ragdoll a little bit, rip his throat out in the process.
Blood spews everywhere.
And then he's kind of gonna.
Oh. Yep.
Like, I don't know who this guy is.
No, you don't.
But he's gonna try and like step forward and like he wants to kind of stand over his friend, like because he's big, right, as a tiger. But this other guy's in the way, and like technically an ally, right? So
He's not paying you any attention.
cool.
So
Then I'm just gonna stand over my friend, and that's me.
I'm realizing they removed his attack. Okay, wonderful. he's got a bite. That's it. All right. Oops. No. Was that my assassin? Yes. I went a little too far. My assassin. In their eyes, the betrayer is dead. So this one's going to turn to you, Astra, because you're the one who did the most damage to him, and he's going to try to attack you. He will succeed. Yeah. And I need a con save for the poison damage. It's acid, but it's, yeah. Twice.
Fuck
It
you
kill
and your poison.
Nice. You save, so you will take 16 plus. So you take 27 total. But he's bloodied now, so he gets to attack twice.
Alright.
All right, another con save. You can do it. It's only 15, I think. Let me check.
Wow. How close do I need to be to Dragon to get the bonus?
10 feet. So
You're in it.
You're in it. What?
How much do I get?
3.
Ah. The number is 15.
20.
20 or 30, 36 is what you'll take total. Yeah. And then it will go to you, Varric. The one in front of you is not slowed anymore. That's my mistake because the slow wore off. But numbers, man. Oh no, wait. Yeah. So 22 and 23 hit. Yep, called. The one right in front of you. 15. Are you doing stunning strike again? He's bloodied now.
Oh, my mic was up. Yes, that is the plan.
Okay. Con
Look,
save.
I'm dead, so I'm going to do this. Your first attack was at advantage.
Oh yeah. Yep, you're right. So give me another roll just in case you crit.
Yeah.
He'll save again. I keep because it's like the fail gives you something, which is so incredibly rare in this game. I feel like. All right. Yep. No crit, but still, you have advantage on the next attack, and he is bloodied. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
Nope, that's it.
All right. Well, it's the guy in front of you, and he is bloodied, so he does have 2 attacks now. And 2 short sword attacks with the poison, or the acid, I should say, coming into you. I need a con save. Might hit twice.
Ouch.
2. Yeah, I need 2 con saves. This might be rough, man. I don't know. The number's 15. Oh, shit. Okay, so that's 35. That's 35. I know you're not down. I think you're about to be down. Yep. So 35 plus, yeah. You didn't take any like into your death saves, but you are down. Okay. Moving over to this one, which has a big tiger in front of it now. It's not bloodied though, so he's only going to attack once. Oh. He has advantage because he's technically got... Oh, wait, that guy's paralyzed. Let me check.
This counts as incapacitated, right?
Yeah, if it counts as incapacitated, I would not count it as him being able to provide support. So, no, he will miss. As we move to Paddock, who is dead. So, we will technically move to Strahd, who will move behind this one. He'll Misty Step, effectively, behind that one. And he will... First, he will bite. He's going to bite, and then he's going to swing with his sword. But he doesn't have punch anymore for whatever reason. So, good job on that. But he will bite first and take 14 of that damage. Let's get this guy bloodied. We're going to use the same number because it's the same thing, except he will roll multiple. Yeah. And let's... What he does. All right, 18 plus 4. 22. Okay. I believe Strahd has spells. Uno momento. They have not made him 2024 ready. That is for sure.
Oh no.
Just avoid.
Okay, yep. Doesn't matter. Wouldn't be able to do anything. Yeah. Paddock, sorry, bud. There's not really much you could do, man. This guy's paralyzed, so really all you can do at the end of his turn is make a wisdom save. Ooh, does he save, Sis?
Yes, he does.
He's not paralyzed anymore, but it's the end of his turn. That one is dead, so we'll remove it. Sir Dragon. It's not paralyzed.
Alright.
It's not slowed. Mistake.
Weird.
But I think you have advantage because of your...
Yeah, my vow. Yeah.
$16 hits.
Enough to kill him.
That is not. That was a pitiful roll, I'm afraid.
Is that enough to kill him?
It is not. It's close, but it's not enough.
Is that enough to kill him?
Yes, that is enough. He had 4 HP left.
Oh, damn, dude.
Sir Dragon just does not care about Paddock that much.
No, the dice don't. Holy crap! And I'll move the vow as he's dying to this one behind me.
Like, he's dead. He's not. I can't heal him up.
He's dead. If you don't have Revivify or something equivalent, there's nothing you can do.
This guy hit me.
He did. You're bloodied.
Yep, he's getting 2 hammers in the face if I don't. Well, 1 if I don't kill him in the first one. He's getting the second one.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. This is the time. 21 hits. That dammy.
Take full damage for that.
Man, no, kill him. You are close. I think if you hit again, you will finish him, but you have to hit. All right. It's got 7 HP. You have a +8. Yeah.
Wow.
So even at a 1, you'll kill him.
That's fine. But I am going to bonus action surge to move.
Action surge actually is not a bonus action. It's a free action. You can just do it whenever the fuck you want, as long as you got it.
Oh, okay.
Yep. That's why fighter is like S tier.
Oh, so I can still use my bonus action?
Yeah.
Or do I get 2 bonus actions if I do a bonus action?
No, you only get 1 bonus action, but it lets you repeat your main
because
action.
Because I'm gonna heal myself.
Yep.
As well.
And you can still attack. So.
Yeah. This guy's gonna be hit twice.
Okay. Where'd you go? Oh, down there? Yep.
I'm helping you, Varric.
30! Yep, that'll hit.
Full damage on that one. So I still got my savage attack to use too.
Yeah, he's still alive. We'll see. We'll see if you hit. Oh,
wow.
12.
No.
Savage attack.
No, savage attack is for damage, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's for damage.
Dang it.
But if he doesn't hit me, when he goes to hit, I can still get an opportunity attack, so it's fine.
We'll see what happens. Is that the end of your turn, Asa? Are you?
I'm gonna heal myself, but yeah.
All right, fair enough. All right, Hob, up to you there. Okay, yep, they're both still alive. No, this one's dead. This one's dead.
Alive.
Yep. I really wish the X would go over the top of the token the better way. Like
this one is being grabbed by Strahd, right? Or
being attacked. Yeah, basically just being pummeled by Strahd. It'll still get to attack, but it's a situation where he has to attack Strahd or he's at disadvantage type of thing.
Yeah, I'm not losing 2 friends today. So Sabretooth Hobb's gonna bound over this way.
Does anyone have Revivify?
Yep.
Okay, I was just curious. Yep.
I got it. I've also got the bag with all the expensive gems in it. So
you gotta be mindful of the time limit for Revivify, don't you?
It's a minute.
It's a minute. Yeah, I was just curious.
Yep, we're good.
Yeah.
As long as he's got an action to do it.
Yeah,
it's been
Paddock,
12 seconds, hasn't it?
Okay.
Sure. Technically, yeah, okay. Paddock, do you have Revivify as well?
No.
Okay, so it's just Hob. Okay, great. Now I know to target. Wonderful. All right, Hob, you're up.
Great. I'm just gonna come bounding over here, and I just need to make sure that I'm not wasting my spell. Right, I need to keep a third. Okay. So we're gonna put a big fat paw on Varric here, and we're gonna go for a biggie. Watch me roll the worst I've rolled.
Here we go. Let's talk some.
All right. There you
wow.
Go.
What was that?
4th.
4th level for 38. We'll talk shit to Assassin Tuesday. Be like, oh, 24 is nice, but you don't know about 38.
That would have brought me back up to full, dog.
It would have.
You're dead.
Oh,
shut up.
Man, Paddock.
But that's my action. Yeah.
Okay. And you got no bonus action as your type, right?
Not
that
of
guy's
note.
dead. Yeah, so Varric, you're technically prone, but you just stand up
Yeah.
and start
I stand up and
smacking.
start swinging on him again.
All right. 15's your number. Well,
That was my advantage. I didn't hit the button.
okay. Yep. Thanks for reminding me. 21.
That's
will
why I
definitely hit.
didn't do the spam attack.
Yep, that'll hit. Do me some. All those will hit, actually. Do me some damage, because he's. Okay. So you kill him in the first strike. He had 13 HP.
Alright, cool.
What's your movement?
45.
You could probably finish the fight if you get up here and if you want.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
All right, I'm gonna do the 9 into him. Oh, yep, that's it. Yep. All right, give me that damage. I think your minimum. Yeah, he had 6 HP. So your minimum would kill them anyways. As Strahd is like basically holding him with the choke slam, you just run up and start just punching him until he is dead.
I'll just gonna be like, quick, Hobbs, get Paddock.
All
Which
right,
is
I
going to be
will.
surprising that it came out of Ozra, but, you know, she will tell
Combat's
Hobbs
over.
to do the thing. Before
grabs-
a minute passes. Like, your
He grabs
time.
Paddock and meets Hob in the middle because he put Paddock. Because he's going to grab Paddock and put him on the table.
I'm gonna
I help with that.
I'm gonna turn back
Okay.
to regular Hob,
Okay.
and I kept deliberately a 300 gold diamond when we sold a bunch of shit. So I'm gonna pull that out of the bag and place it on Paddock's chest, and I'm gonna cast Revivify.
Okay. It has not been a minute. We'll say it gets like 30-ish seconds. At this point, there's like a layer of mist in the room. Basically, all you guys, Giv's been in my Strahd campaign before. So if you think Strahd, fog on the floor, it's clearly and
Ozra's
it's
just
clearly
gonna wave
coming
at
coming from Paddock's chest. And once he is revivified, the hole will close, the fog will stop coming out. Strahd will still be there, but you will be brought back. Would you please roll me a wisdom save, Paddock? And I know that's your worst number. I need to see
You're
it.
standing
I
within
need
10
to see
feet of a dragon, so you get the plus
All right.
3.
I'm gonna
You-
nat 20 it right now.
You're alive. You feel pretty much
Wow.
Don't it?
okay. All right.
Plus 3, it's a 5.
That's a 5.
Five.
Matters.
It's a 5.
Do you have
It's okay.
inspiration?
Oh,
It's a 5. Hey, Johnny.
Yeah.
Can I use
Oh, yeah.
lucky?
Okay. I'm gonna give you lucky for one more reroll.
I only have 1 luck point left. It's okay. It's okay.
You haven't
I mean, he's
really.
been pretty
I
lucky
think you've used
to
it
this point.
twice.
I have
Maybe.
never used lucky this entire
You keep
campaign.
asking, but you never use it. Yeah. So go ahead and give me another wisdom save.
No,
Love it. I fucking love it. Okay. Wonderful.
now it's a
Hey,
3.
zero.
Now it's a 3.
All right.
Holy shit.
So we're over time, but I'm going to give you the quick version of it. You can keep Strahd as your patron and keep your warlock level, or you don't have any patron and you lose your warlock.
Even weaker?
What was that?
Will I be even weaker than I am now?
You'll lose your level if you don't take a patron, because
Oh,
Zargon has
no.
abandoned you. You're going to lose your acid resistance as well. That's happening regardless.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if I get any weaker, I can't be in this campaign anymore.
It'd be real hard.
Because I've already lost 1 level, so I'm gonna have to take him.
Okay, wonderful.
He looks like a nice guy, right? I just woke
Yep.
up and he's standing there, right?
Yep.
He
yep,
is a
totally.
handsome fella, I suppose.
He's a handsome
We're not questioning the vampire in the room yet. We're sort of more concerned about Paddock, but then we realized that there was a dude standing there now.
Oscar's just
Right.
looking at him, just like
Yes.
trying to figure him out.
He'll be here.
Is she
and-
taller than him though?
I don't know actually. I'll check that
I'm
out for next
7
time.
foot, like right.
I feel
No,
like
he is not taller than 7 foot. He's an elf, I'm pretty sure, or a human. So
She's gonna be like
You're sh-
looking down at him, like
Yeah.
he's a short man.
I'm pretty
but,
sure.
like,
You
She's
looking
not
at
short,
Strahd.
you're so-
Pretty sure he's got the way to look at people that makes you feel smaller than him.
He's got a presence and an aura, that's for sure. But like we're over time. He's gonna stick around. If you got questions for next time, you can definitely ask him. Paddock, you'll take him as your patron to keep your warlock level. If you want to adjust your like Eldritch Invocation or whatever you start with, I know they're pretty terrible at level 1, but you can adjust. Or your cantrips, you can adjust. You can do either of those. Fine with that.
Make them make
But-
sense to my patron.
Excellent. Hey, yeah, I like that actually. Let's do that. But let's wrap it up there. Good job. You guys beat the assassins. They're basically the main force of this whole place, so you're good. Now you just got to get to the library and throw the potion in there.
Thanks for bringing me
Isaac.
back, guys.
Yeah. All right, Zhang, take us out.
All right. Well, that will be it for today. Thank you guys very much for being here, running and playing the game, and thank you guys all for hanging out in the chat with us. As always, it is very much appreciated. Please do the usual YouTube platitudes, like, share, subscribe. Drop us a comment below. We do read all of the comments. That is going to be it for today. We will be back on Tuesday for some more Phandelver and Below the Shattered Obelisk shenanigans. So until then, please do take it easy, and if it's easy, take it twice. Cheers guys, good night, enjoy the rest of your weekend.